Okay, Carrie, here's what I did to rotate my toes more forward. I had to loosen these 4 Allen screws where it holds the pylon onto the socket. Wow, this is hard to do. I don't know how you do your videos so well. So all 4 of those had to be loosened. You can see the slots in there where you can rotate, or at least on mine you can. So I got my toes pointed more forward, so I'm breaking over my toes instead of the side of my foot. I don't know why he let me leave the office like that. Then, to tip my toes up more so that I break over faster, I had to loosen these 4 that go all the way around. Well, actually, you have to loosen 3 of them. You have to loosen the one in the back, one of them on the side, and the one in the front. To tip the toes more up, you tighten the one on the front no more than 1/8 of a turn at a time, because it's real easy to go too far. Once you do that, you tighten all 3 back and try it out. And if it was enough, you just re-Loctite them with blue Loctite, not red, and go from there. It's pretty easy, but just got to be careful how much you move things. So when I loosened the 4 screws that hold the pylon onto my leg, I had to undo 2 of these top ones on this pylon here to take it off so that we could access the heads of all 4 of the other ones. So, it wasn't hard, and it's definitely a little bit of trial and error when you're not like a trained prosthetist. And I never tell my guy what I've done because he just gets mad at me. So there you go. I feel like I could do this all myself, except for, molding the socket, of course. But if I had his lab, I'm pretty sure I could do that too. Hopefully without crippling myself, but yeah, I don't know. I have a little different setup than you appear to have. Your foot here seems to go right to the bottom of your socket. So that's pretty cool. So you would only have these 4 screws to deal with. And when you have 4 at the bottom and the top, it's real easy to get yourself out of whack. But I can move my foot side to side laterally, keeping it flat on the floor. But it's a little tricky. Much fun. And here I have that outer sleeve or liner, whatever you want to call it. And it's hard to get over this plastic socket, man. It's real sticky. It's hard to move around on there, but it's not impossible. I didn't know that they would keep water out like you were saying. When I went to the pool, everyone's like, jump in. And I was all, I'm going to take this off first because I don't know if I should get it all wet. And then I didn't want to spend a whole day waiting for it to dry so I could walk again. But there you go. I tried to do some videoing while I was turning screws, but I was standing up on one foot, and yeah, it was a problem. But yeah, I don't have quite the S shape that your foot does, but this spring here just goes underneath, and they tell me I can run on it. And when I'm up on my toe like that, it's very springy. It's kind of cool feeling. But it doesn't help me jump over buildings or anything like a superhero. So yeah, I don't know. It's all pretty cool stuff. Just it's easier to keep your OEM equipment if you can, though. These are 2 bolts I'll never turn because, wow, they're pretty and I don't want to mess them up with a wrench. But yeah, here's my crooked ass shoelaces. Don't tie your shoe for a couple months and you forget how. All right then. Hope this helped you somehow. Don't turn screws unless you really need to. It's easy to jack yourself up if you've done something too far. But that's it. Have a good one.